morning. We're on drive time with Harley. On school run, nice and early. This week, we've got quite a busy week. You know, reshuffling some projects around. We've got some completions coming up, and we've got some fresh starts again. So it's good. I've got a project meeting update with Barney. Tried to get him on camera, he never does, but there you go, that's Barney for you. Steve and I have got, you know, another couple of potentials. A client's come to us and says, hey, I can't pay your bill, but I'll give you either a property or, you know, second charge instead. So that's now something that we've got to discuss. Killer on the cash flow, beneficial obviously on the investment side of things. So we're going to work out what that looks like this week, and then obviously we hope to hear back from planning about our exciting little development that we've got going off. What about you, Harley? What else you've got going on this week?
School.
So anyway, I've just been to go and look at another project in the centre, and I've just Katie's put me in a hair appointment. By the way, I've seen how stunning that building is. Look how stunning that is. It's the Mansion House of Doncaster. So she's booked me a hair appointment, so I'll not miss it. I'll go for it. But I suppose the luxury of entrepreneurship at times just gives you that freedom. What do you think? What's he done? Has he butchered me or not? So, out on one of the construction sites just now. In a nutshell, plans don't work. It's a loft conversion that we're doing for a client. We stripped the roof off and put a re-roof on, but the plans have all been to council from the architect direct and up to us. All been checked, everything's tickety-boo. We're now live on site. We've done the pre-checks on the plans, and we've done strip out and whatnot just to get basically expose everything that we can to get it in a situation where we can do a remeasure before we start works installing. And as you know, we've expected. this is why it's important to do these checks in this process, because what we've got now, let's put my window up. What we've got, we looked at the plans and we thought originally that looks tight, that, but we don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But we suspected that it would be tight. We suspected that they'd not allowed for, you know, true dimensions on site, because the architect's never been to site to measure up. Can you believe that? We can, but here we are. So I'll see you when we get there. So the issue is this staircase here. So what we've got with this staircase is, on the plans there's a storage unit there. The stairs come up, you can see at the minute, you can see obviously it's, you know, because it's had a new floor, it now won't work, so it needs a new staircase, which is fine, it's planned for, that's okay. But the staircase, as it's shown on the drawings, it will come across to here. You can see where the door should be. That's then the wall, so it'll need a door into the apartment, and then it needs another door over here into the actual apartment, and that's for the fire separation, as it's shown on the plans. The problem is that if it comes over here, that's the bedroom, and then you can see the wall which should go there. That's for the bedroom, the ensuite. So that's our issue here. So we've got the solution. We're waiting to hear back from the architect's confirmation that yes, we can do that. Well, that's the on-site suggestion. Bear in mind, it has to come now from the architect. So that's where the proposed bathroom is. This is the actual bedroom area, and then you got your two doors here. So by shifting that staircase back, yes, we'll lose the bottom half of the storage. We'll keep the top off. It allows us to get the kitchen over there, get the stairs up, and therefore we can actually get the stairs to cartwine up, straight flight up in here. We'll have a first door around here, where this is, and a second door actually here on the floor there, meaning that's now quite a large bedroom space. I'm going to get this on camera.
What?
You getting out of here?
Are you jumping? How the hell do you get down?
Jump.
Very elegant. Oh, this is very unstable. The lovely views of Bonnie Donny. There you go. Oh God.
Come on. So this is what we're talking about with this steel floating. As you can see, there it is. So we've got this. Let's just finish off. We've got a ladder frame going on.
Oh God, look at the flat roof. No, it's dormer
In fact,
roof.
do you want to hold it? I'll get up.
I'm getting up.
Come in.
Yeah. You don't get to have all the fun.
Look how giddy she is, look.
I've never climbed on a roof before, Ryan.
Well, you have now.
It really is Christmas.
Right, stay in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah, so you're
Okay. Oh my God, okay.
There's no guardrails outside, is there?
Yeah, true.
There it is, the roof going on. So obviously that's now got your, it's not watertight, but obviously that'll stop any water going in. Just needs the ridge on there. Flush and kit that perimeter, but obviously get this tiled up first. So if you hold that, I'll quickly go up. So this, you can't put your foot forward as you go through it, so you can just hold on to it. Anyway.
Yeah.
And this is where it breezes. See how steep this is, can you? You'll see how steep this is. That's 60 degrees, that. So just this side left to finish lighting up. With that side finished, and then obviously we'll get the cover over here. You generally get this. These are like your concrete boards with your shielder. That generally happens because of the lack of ventilation. So these are the old shafts. They used to pour the coal down, and then this would be full of coal. But then obviously once we changed how these buildings were heated, went from coal heating to gas central heating, these were redundant. But then what happens is these started to, once we put the fire on, you can see there's a lot of black mould gathering. Here's the temporary power. That's not installed at the minute. Obviously you can see there is no power. So brand new. There's the duct that's just been put in. And no gas meter. So this is important obviously to see. So that means temporary power. Once we get the site safe, you can see we've got a Bemco box here. This Bemco box would have fueled more than one. That's getting ready now to service all 3 apartments. And obviously at the minute we're just working off the 1 meter. So this will have 3 meters and 3 boards down here. This will be the communal area. And eventually we'll have 3 gas meters. But this is all in the basement. And then in there we'll have extra storage for each apartment.
Well, I did not like it in there. Let's move on to the next.
We're actually in our serviced accommodation. Look at this view, Caitlin. How stunning. So you've got the heat melt over there, or the Eco Power Stadium as it's called now. Who don't want to stay here? It's a 2-bed, it's actually the, you call it a penthouse? It's the top floor, so service accommodation, so you can see Steve and the team have spent a lot of time getting this property right. So you'll notice obviously the segregation of the bins, you've got the teas, the coffees, all different types, pots, pans, everything. So it's not like your typical apartment, it is actually fully kitted out. So you've got your integrated units in there as well. These, I prefer this, so Steve did this custom with the developer. He chose to have the cooking out into your guests. Obviously if you flip your camera around, you'll notice that's your living room, which again, it comes with a sky glass package. I don't know how it works, it's not for me, but yeah, all these sky package, things like that, that's all inclusive. That's pretty cool. That's our like, little laundry room, so that's for staff when we're doing maintenance or cleaning. And there you've got nice clean bathroom with a bath. That's red, isn't it? And it is a thermostatic shower, not electric. Wi-Fi, not showing you that. And then this is master with ensuite. And then you've got another little, they're all, I think, are these kings or queens? I can't remember. But very large beds. Again, get out nicely. So each one comes with its own bedside lamp and charging station. And then you've got obviously air dryers if need be. Here's one of it. Who could tell me the link to General Clarkson and Doncaster? 5 points if you can do so. But yeah, plenty of storage. And then I think Steve's also got a little understorage there. If you need anything, he's got his little board, and also he's got his creative, got their little reporting cards there. Got a few shoes, I think so. Alright, well let's get out of here.